So I've mentioned in the past that there's been some strange things that have happened to me over the years, and to my mum as well. Um, so one of the things that happened, I have mentioned it I think once before, but I'll try and just go into a little bit more detail about it. So she told me this would have been in the, let me think, it was in the late 90s anyway. I can't especially remember the year. It might have been about 98, something like that. That she'd become aware that when she was going to sleep at night, something was coming into the bedroom with her, and it was saying her name. I don't know how quickly this started. I don't know if it was like it was just. What I'm trying to say is I don't know how it started. I don't know if it was just like she became aware that something was coming in the room and then it started to speak to her over time, but it doesn't really matter anyway. The point is, she'd be going to sleep and then she'd hear something say her name. She was called Pat, so it's her name, Pat. And then it's like it'd get a bit nearer and it'd say it again. And then it'd say it again, and then it'd be right in next to her ear. And at that time, I'd experienced things, but I wasn't telling her really. I didn't feel like I could talk about it. The things that had happened to me. This is the house in the late 90s, like I said, which I'm going to call the Crossroads house from now on because it was actually on a crossroads. Just for that reason, it's easier for me. I might give the other places names as well, but I haven't thought that far ahead. But I think this happened at the Crossroads house anyway. So this was going on, and she did tell me, and like I said, like the things that happened to me were happening, but that particular thing I didn't really, I didn't hear it until one night. She told me it used to laugh as well. So one night I got up to go to the toilet, and from my mum's room, I heard this really horrible laugh. It was like, I'm trying to think. You imagine, have you seen The Wizard of Oz? The witch in The Wizard of Oz, that like cackle, like laugh like that. I heard it and I thought my mum was messing about. I just said, "What was that?" And she said, "Oh, you heard it too, did you?" Um, yeah, it was really unnerving because like my mum had depression and she didn't sleep and things like that. But so I don't know why she would laugh like that. But she told me it wasn't her, and I believe her. And then it was around that time as well. One day I was walking upstairs, and it was like something just sucked all the energy out of me, and I just fell over. It was weird. It was like somebody pressing a button, and all the power went off in my body. But yeah, going back to that, it was really horrible sound. Um, I've said as well, my mum actually did on a lot of occasions, not just several, a lot of occasions, she tried to commit suicide because she told me it was telling her it used to come in at night for like a period of. We lived in that house from 96 to beginning of 97, not sure, till 2000. So that's only like 3 or 4 years that we were there. And whenever it started, she said it used to come. At one point, it was coming in every night, and it was telling her, all these horrible things. I don't want to say exactly what, but like just like you're not good enough and all that kind of stuff. And telling her to take all the tablets because she had sleeping tablets off the doctor, and it was like telling her, nobody cares, all that kind of stuff. So that it did actually, because she had depression, it did actually prompt her to try to do that. But anyway, we moved from that house in 2000, early 2000, and then we did get the house, which was somewhere else. Which things happened there as well, but it wasn't anywhere near as bad. No, nowhere near as bad. The place we went after that was pretty bad, but I'll talk about that another time. So anyway, I'm thinking I might try and do like a timeline, and then I can try and make it clearer, because I know I kind of like jump backwards and forwards a lot, and even I get confused sometimes when I'm doing it, making the videos. I mean, so if you think I should do that, tell me in the comment section, and I will. Because like my childhood home, that was the one where the fog was on the floor and things like that, and the vampire shadow when I first saw that, which I never saw. I never saw the vampire shadow in the Crossroads house, so I don't know if it was there or it was something else. I don't know about that. It might have been something else, or it might have been the same thing, and it was just presenting itself differently. But it wasn't a human ghost. I don't believe that you see human ghosts, because I think when people die, the spirit. I believe people have spirits, but I believe they go to wherever it is that you're supposed to go, and not into the light either, because I don't believe in reincarnation or going into the light. I think, you know what. I will mention this now, I suppose, and then you can either disagree with me or agree. It's up to you. I think when you go into the light, when somebody dies and they go into the light, I think that's when they get reincarnated, which is the Ouroboros. Which, if you don't know, that's a snake eating its own tail. Well, if you know anything about Christianity or Judaism as well, is the same. The Garden of Eden, it was the serpent that tempted Eve. Well, what's a serpent if it's not a snake? Something to think about. Anyway, I'm not a theologian. I'm not saying that I am, but that's what I think, because Christians, they go. And probably everybody go to sleep. Your soul goes to sleep when you die. I think that's why people talk about seeing darkness sometimes, because it's like going. You close your eyes and you go to sleep until Judgment Day. I'm not going to go into this any further because I'm tired now. But if you want to talk about it in the comment section, anybody, I'll be happy to do so. I don't have fully formed ideas on this either, by the way. It's just I've been reading and I've watched other people's videos, and it's just the conclusion I've come to, but I'm still working it through my mind, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I've said enough for one night, so I'm going to bed in a minute. It's getting late. I think it's after midnight now. Anyway, so, if you've got any comments, then put them in the comment section. And if you think this video deserves a thumbs up, then please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. But other than that, I'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye.